Neat.
Hey guys, welcome to Bromance and 3 Gamers. I'm Mike.
I'm John.
And I'm Bob.
Where did that expression come from?
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know what? I'll look it up. I feel like there's a site for all these things.
Why, I'm just curious, why knock on wood? What makes wood such a great, lucky property?
I don't know.
It's not like knocking on my Lucky Charms.
Oh, Laura. Hey, look, it's the Mies, which should be in the next game. They
Look,
should be.
you can even see where I stopped reading it.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Volume 14. I think this is still...
We're talking about Fairy Tail now.
Yeah, you know what? I don't even think I read Volume 14. 'Cause I'm looking... Nope, I didn't. I think I stopped at Volume 13. Because the last thing I remember was Natsu being trapped in that force field with the old man and the metal dragon guy. And then for some reason Natsu not being allowed out, even though the force field only said not to let out... What was it? The old man or super powerful opponents? I don't know. It's some shit that like lets you know Natsu, the shit.
He's the shit. He's the shit.
And then apparently the 2-year time skip, the only ones who aged were the people outside of whatever medical bullshit it was.
Oh yeah, well you see, they were stuck on an island, and the island, the only way to save itself was to teleport itself like several years into the future. So everyone else aged and got stronger, whereas the people who were stuck on the island, the main cast, stayed exactly as strong as they were.
So that typically means that most of the main cast should get their shit rocked by the people who've been training for 2 years.
I think it was 7 years.
If
but
they
yeah.
weren't super powerful.
Well,
to
you see,
begin with.
they did get their butts kicked, but then they find out, oh yeah, there's a cheat way to get yourself stronger instantly. We figured it out during these 7 years. Huh. How do we do it?
To me, that's...
Oh, you get some magic temporary tattoos drawn on you.
To me, that
Then your
sounds...
MP gauge gets like tripled.
To me, that's lazy as shit, though.
That's how I felt. I was
For
just
a
like, okay, this is
7-year
a training arc. This is gonna be awesome.
No, for a 7-year time skip, that's ridiculous, though. I'm just saying, like, have the characters age. That's more interesting than, like, this random island that's
At
like...
least that's what happens in One Piece. That's at least nice.
Yeah, they actually aged,
Yeah.
Luffy still looks like Luffy, but he's 2 years older.
I think he's a little bit taller now, isn't he?
He is, and I think his facial expression is a little different now.
Yeah, he has a little bit.
The only
more of a
ones you can
hard
really...
expression.
The only
Yeah,
ones that
because
are...
he's seen some stuff.
Everyone except Luffy and Chopper are the easiest to see, because they were the ones who got the biggest... Everyone got a big redesign.
Yeah, I mean, Chopper changed a lot, but his forms changed a lot, so you don't immediately see it.
Usopp got muscular. He still sucks.
I wanted him to be cool. I
Now
wanted
he
him
got
to be
bigger-
like their herbology guy with all these crazy plants he's growing on
He
the
does
sun.
technically, because he's just a trickster. He's not a sniper.
Nami got even bigger boobs and her hair grew. Robin got the biggest boobs of the crew and her hair grew. Frankie muscled the fucked up and took Vegapunk's technology and improved it. His his radical beast about as strong or stronger than
They
the
said that
Pacifista, right?
based on the technology he had, he is as powerful as what will be the pacifistas at
Marinefold.
not Marinefold, but
Present day.
not present day. I was talking about Sabo Day.
Oh.
The ones that they fought and they got their asses handed to them. Technically, he should be at least on par with them.
He's at least a pacifista, maybe more because he's got a lot more flexibility to him.
I say he's stronger than them just because...
Well,
If only because of the flexibility, I
well,
think.
that and he's probably tinkered with Vegapunk's technology and made it better.
Which is another thing I love is he was hanging out in Vegapunk's, basically his childhood treehouse, and he found laser weapon technology. I want to be Vegapunk just to see the kind of guy who has that technology as a kid.
That episode though is when he shows up and he burns off when he shows up and he meets the person, he goes like, the person and the other person, they both get in line with his little one and they go, super!
My favorite part
And then
is
he
when
becomes the legend of the burned off skin guy.
Yes, his skin burns. So he runs in, finds a lion skin on the ground, and then wears it, catches fire again, runs out into the fucking woods, screaming that his skin's on fire. Nobody can understand him, and they're all frightened of him because he's...
Now he's an urban legend.
You know what's funny?
What?
One Piece Fire Warriors 2. I think that was Vegapunk's laboratory on that one stage.
Huh.
On the beginning.
Yeah, where they found all those special dials.
Yeah, I think that was his thing.
Probably his laboratory.
Well,
it seems like he's been it's
Well,
almost
he is
like
the major
he's
scientist of the series.
he is the major scientist. He almost feels
Wait.
like Gold Roger to me in just
Does that-
how many places he
Does that
or
mean
his
he's more
things show
dangerous
up.
than Germa 66?
He's like on par with them basically.
Because I just realized that, because if
'Cause
he's the
he-
only other one with technology like that, that means he could technically rival them if he got his stuff more mass-produced.
Yeah, and the only reason
Well-
he's going so slow is because he has to get government approval on all of his projects.
Not really.
I was gonna say funding.
Like, not even funding. He literally just has to be like, yo dog, here's my plan. They'll be like, go for it.
I want to make a bunch of cyborg pandas. If you think it'll work.
What will it do? Well, it'll get the people to like us, and it'll cause others to not fight. Okay, go do
It will
it.
encourage people not to fight by us flexing our muscles at them. Couldn't that have the exact opposite effect? Fire that guy.
You mean like Aquino did to that Marine who ran away? He didn't just fire him.
He.
Lava him.
Resignation.
That's what happens when you have a hot head.
But apparently knocking on wood is a British thing. It is done to avoid tempting fate after making a favorable observation or boast or declaration concerning one's own death or unfavorable situation beyond one's control. The origin of the custom may be in Germanic folklore, wherein dryads are thought to live in trees and can be invoked for protection. So it's definitely a British thing. It might be based on an old Germanic story that you could knock on a tree and ask pixies for help.
Sounds legit.
That was girls right there.
Wasn't narrow.
Are you saying skills in reference to the game, or squirrels in reference to the pixies and trees who help people?
He fused the words together, so he's referring to both, Bob.
I used a squirrel to kill
Hey,
all
look,
these
it's
people.
Wen Ping.
Ah,
I forget who they announced for Dynasty Warriors 9.
No one.
No, I thought I saw that.
No. If anything Dynasty
they
Warriors
announced
9 related,
like
we would have
Tosin.
Yeah, we would have been over that, Bob. Like, me and him would be having conversations now about who we think should be added next. Or we'd be talking about what we saw.
Or
on,
who,
like,
how
the
many
video
we
trailer.
think they're gonna add.
Exactly, or where they're going to take the story. Trust me, Bob, if it happened, you'd be
We
hit,
wouldn't shut the hell up about
and
it.
Josh would be pissed at us.
He'd be like, listen, I don't want to hear about this anymore. That's
Don't-
why I'm kind of glad that we're doing this now.
Don't you love that, though?
Well, yeah.
When we talk about stuff we like and then he gets annoyed. Or how I introduced you to how I kept pestering you about One Punch Man, and then he told me
Well, no, dude, he's doing that about Pokemon recently. Because I've been playing the crap out of Pokemon, I've been talking about it a lot, and I'm really excited about the Sun and Moon. He's just like, I do not want to hear about this anymore. Can you talk to me about anything else? I'm like, why? And he's like, because it's for children.
Listen, I can understand where he's coming from. It was a topic to keep bringing up that, you know, he has no desire to continue. That I understand. But I also understand, like, if it's the only thing that you want to talk about, there has to be at least some middle ground.
Yeah, I'm willing to talk about other stuff, but like, it's not like he's bringing up other shit that's
Okay,
like,
yeah, then that's his
like-
prerogative. If he's gonna bring that up, then he has to bring up a topic himself.
yeah, if you're gonna, like I said, if you're gonna sit there and tell me that we can't talk about it, then come up with something
There's
to
a
talk
section
about.
on the wiki about Dynasty Warriors 9 that says it comes out in August 2016 in Japan
Yeah.
and December for us in the United States.
Yeah. Because guarantee you it's not. And it would be called Dynasty Warriors.
I don't.
There's Dynasty Warriors 9 in Japan.
This is Dynasty
The
Warriors
Japan title
7.
cover game called Sengoku Musou 8.
Yeah, this would be Dynasty Warriors 7 in Japan.
Unless they somehow like.
Remember that, Bob. We're always one letter ahead of them because Dynasty Warriors 1 is that fighting game, and they never bothered to put us.
Yeah, they never switched it back.
So technically, their Dynasty Warriors 1 is our Dynasty Warriors 2. So that's why we're always a number ahead of them. So what we're waiting for is essentially Sengoku Musou 8.
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah,
says here.
Yeah, when
The
Sengoku.
Japan title cover game called Sengoku Musou 8.
The only thing that's been announced for it is they're working very hard on it. They're
Yes.
revamping the engine.
I'll give you that. It's they're working on it. I guarantee you it's not going to come out this year, though. If anything, this year...
I just got really excited when I saw it because it was on the wiki, which made me think it was a little more legit.
If it was... That was probably a press statement letting them know that, vaguely...
Unless this is just when
Wow,
announcements
you
are
picked
going to happen.
I think you picked the hardest one.
I went the other way, and then I should have went this way, but, I can...
Unless they're just
Because
going
I
to say
think this
expect an
ends if they die,
announcement
don't
in
they?
August.
It does. That's why I'm just gonna...
Because it makes it look like... The wiki says the game would be released in Japan in August. But it's August now, halfway through.
Yeah, it's...
And it has a
That
character
might have been
list.
last year.
There's a character list saying you guys would be added.
Yeah, I think they're preempting it because
They're
at
gonna make it
at Tokyo
TGS.
Game Show,
They're
they're
gonna
gonna
make an
have to
announcement.
make an announcement because
That's where they're gonna do it. It's not big over here, so unfortunately, us guys who wanted to be at like E3, the big trade show.
When is
events,
Tokyo Game Show?
September.
it's usually the 20th or
No, I think it's the. Isn't it the? I think it's the 15th to the 17th.
it's usually in and around that period.
It's a Friday to a Monday. I'm sorry, Friday to Sunday. So, essentially, we don't hear anything from TGS unless it's like really big from the news outlets until like Monday.
Or you're listening to like a specialty one.
Exactly, but IGN game.
They even had names in bold for which characters would be new. I got all excited.
They they want your Dago stash wearing ass.
They do.
You think you're so smart. With your Dago mustache and your crazy hair.
What did I just say about ethnic slurs?
Bob, I'm so glad you're the straight man.
So am I, John. So. Now, let's see, it says Zhao Shi, Wang Ping, Ma Su, Fei Yi.
No.
No, that is speculation and a half.
Yeah.
Eh.
Not that I'm saying those guys wouldn't
Especially
make
if
it.
they didn't add
but
anyone to Jin Wu here. Or other. Just Shu and Wei, bringing them to 27 characters each.
Oh yeah, no,
that's speculation.
that is speculation and a half because they're. I highly doubt they're gonna do 27 characters.
Oh no, not 27 new characters.
No,
Bringing
27 characters in general.
For a faction.
They are going to do that later, but it's not going to be in this one. Because right now they're at like 20, 22.
If
According to this, you
anything-
got Chang Yu, but not Chang Pu.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's clearly
that
wrong.
also is a.
That's clearly a fan or something because Cheng Yu's never even been mentioned on any of the polls. And most of
I
the
think he's been on like past the 10 mark.
Yeah, but he's not like
But Cheng Pu would be on there. If you saw Wing Ping, he would make the most sense. That would give it a little bit more credibility.
See, the problem is it's because we don't know what they want to do story-wise. We don't know if they're going to give Lu Bu another story. We don't know if they're going to give
Honestly,
other characters a campaign
I'm just
again.
gonna throw this out here, and I know Koei's not listening, but if Koei really wants to do something smart, just do the main story. Just have the main game. Oh, here's Shu, here's Wu, here's Wei, here's Jin, and then for the Extreme Legends, just do Lu Bu, Yuan Shao, and the others. Like,
Those would have to be pure hypotheticals, 100%.
well, not entirely. You could do because they're relevant in other spots in history. So it's
But
not
I mean, like after their points of demise, you would have to give them
you would have to give them hypotheticals. But
Which
what I'm
means
saying is,
Donjuo's hypothetical cutoff branch would be Hulao Gate. 'Cause that's where he goes.
yeah, that's where he loses the most.
Exactly. Yuan Shu's would have to be before Guandu,
Yeah.
because Guandu is the last place he shows up.
Well, Guandu would be his turn around.
Because the turnarounds are
The turnarounds are usually their greatest defeat.
yes,
and
but they also
Yuan-
have things after that, like Cao Cao's greatest defeat. There was still campaign after that. Yuan Shao's greatest defeat. He did nothing after that.
Yeah, well,
That's what I'm saying is.
Yeah, I see where you're going.
At that
with
point,
it,
it would just be pure hypothetical. It would just be historical is you lose the stage. Hypothetical is
You win the stage and go on.
exactly.
Yeah.
like Mang Ho. Mang Ho doesn't have a story. All his thing, unless they did all 7 different battles, which they're not gonna do.
Nah.
They would.
But it would be a little bit more fun than
not
just.
saying
It would be a little more
here's-
fun to see more from Mangwo, if only because.
But considering, like I said, 7 different battles, essentially in the same region, doing the same stuff, to them it makes more sense to merge all of them like they do.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying don't merge them. I'm just saying you don't have to do a Meng Huo story. You could do a different.
Just let us see more from Mangwo in other people's stories.
Or shit, why don't you?
Because he
Or
shows
just
up.
do a
Or you know
mini
what? How
campaign.
about this? How about Xtream Legends Yuan Shu? Introduce him, and then give him a story mode along with all the others, but make his the main focus.
God, fuck you, Ballista.
Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Or just give it to like the 3 mains: Yuan Shu, Dong Zhuo, or maybe just Yuan Shu, Dong Zhuo,
Yuan Shao.
Yuan Shao.
Because Yuan Shu's nowhere.
Well, I mean, you could do one for him, but
Exactly. I'm just thinking, why don't you just fight Zhuge Liang and get this over with?
He is
I have to deal with these people
Oh.
somewhat first. Because that would make it easier, you know, if you could just go straight and fight and kill Zhuge Liang.
Ooh, one of them died and made. Oh crap, dude. I feel like they should add more to Jin,
They should.
because that technically is the kingdom besides other that has the least amount of characters.
And there's... Oh, no, I almost did that. I gotta see his awesome flip to death.
Ugh. I'm not looking forward to that.
What's that?
Jin, and it's crazy shit to set up their hypotheticals.
Yeah, because every fucking board.
This is in some way, yeah. Oh, that's, oh shh. And he said no.
Yes, he did. But he didn't hear me say yes.
Oh, there you go. I love how yours is you just wave the fucking fan and then eventually. I think you fell out of it.
I think he did too. So I'm trying to
Wait,
swing back.
you got him. And you got Jude. You had Jude Shoe in it. Oh, you got this as long as he doesn't pull decide to. Whoa, move. I was like, you had that in law as long as he wasn't willing to, you know, launch a move
Fight
out.
back.
Did
As
you
long
do
as
it?
he didn't fight back, yeah, I think I did.
Oh my god, look at all those
Okay,
peasants.
we'll be.
They were about to die. Look at them all.
Jaiku there. Everything's going exactly as planned. Get the hell out of here!
Also, it's kind of hard now to add characters because certain characters are just other characters. Sao Hong or Sao Huang, he's Sao Ren.
Sao Huang,
You essentially even told me
he is essentially Sao Ren, but he actually is a lot more interesting than Sao Ren is.
Yeah, he's got that penis helmet.
Not just that penis helmet, he's also apparently like he gets corrupted after a while,
Oh,
and he's a dickhead.
touch
Literal.
the helmet!
Thus
Ah!
the helmet.
Way to go, Koei.
Yeah. But he's supposed to be the
You know what's funny?
sword to Sao Ren's shield.
They never, whenever they talk about the rulers, the first rulers, they never put it like this. They never make it Cao Cao, Liu Bei, Sun Quan. It's always Cao Cao, Liu Bei, Sun Jian are usually the 3 rulers. They always equivalent first. And then the next generation is
It's because
Tuan, P, and then Liu Shan, even though Tuan would have technically been them.
yeah, it's because whatchamacallit, they go by usually the earliest.
Your kingdom is the first to... Yours is the first to rebel, or the first to call itself an emperor, and it's the first to fall. Last one to name emperor, last one to fall. Your son...
Is a dick.
Who killed another one?
And now... Oh, okay, Bob. You could play as Liu Bei, you could play as Zhao Yu.
Clearly, he's gonna play Zhuge Liang. Did you not see that awesome shit I did in the last
Play as
battle?
you want to be, as long as it's not Liu Bei.
No.
I mean, you can, but...
But this is the battle
Considering
with
he almost got his
Sherby.
ass kicked
at Zhu Province, which was what, 3rd stage.
Yeah.
This is now.
All right, guys, but we can all talk about that next time. We'll see you on the other side.
Thanks for watching.
Hoping the next jump would lead us home.
That's the hope.
I remember that show.
All right. Surprised that worked out.